The niggas are free.
Brother.
It's their ignorance that's holding them back.
Yes, sir. Brother, if you stop and think about what you're saying for a second, okay? Just think for a minute. Everything that Khalid Muhammad was, everything that he taught, everything that he said came from one man. That was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad never taught his followers to have guns. He didn't own a gun. And that man lived to be an old man. And he built a nation without a gun in the white man's house, calling the white man a devil. He built a nation, a whole nation with businesses and followers without a gun. He did this. So this is where Khalid made his mistake. He didn't follow the example of his teacher.
You taught him no, that wasn't his teacher.
Y'all forget after 1972, the Nation of Islam was no longer Elijah Muhammad's.
Listen, this was a result of a hypocrite, Farrakhan. This is all his work. He was the one letting Dr. Khalid get away with all the shit he did, and then one day he wanted to decide to chastise them when the heat started coming and they started talking about them Jews. Farrakhan wasn't messing with Dr. Khalid when he first started talking about those Jews. He waited till it got out of hand, and then Farrakhan went and go play the violin for those Jews and kissing their ass, and he had to go discipline Khalid for talking about those Jews.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Everybody
on this line, can I ask y'all a question? How did Khalid Muhammad die? And why didn't he die as violently as he allegedly lived? Why he died the same way Steve Coakley did? Because they knew if he would have caught a bullet in the back by some cracker, that would have been it. That was all the spark we need.
That's true.
He made a bond with the soldiers. He put the footwork in for Louis Farrakhan.
Okay, check this out, though. Who killed him? The white boy didn't have to kill him. He sent a house nigga in there to poison him.
I don't know who killed him.
Another nigga.
He died of a brain aneurysm like Steve Coakley did, just like Amos Wilson did.
These guys were poisoned. Steve Coakley, while he was in the hospital, admitted that they got to him.
Thank you.
Where he got sick.
Now, who blew all of this Bolay shit out the water? Steve Coakley, right? Steve Coakley and Khalid Muhammad are man.
The idea of a little bit of it. Bobby Hemmett did a little bit. I said he touched on it a little bit. Because if he would have touched on it fully, he forgot Martin King's ass was a boule. He had a topic about who killed Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King was a boule, a house nigga. Don't you recall that lecture by Steve Coakley, who killed, he said Jesse Jackson killed Martin Luther King?
We seen that on camera.
Okay, who cares about who killed Martin Luther King, though, because he was a house nigga. He was part of them.
He was being used, but he wasn't no house nigga. Because if you knew this, you would have knew that he met with Elijah Muhammad.
What is a house nigga? A house nigga is one that says stay on the master's plantation.
Have you heard
Martin
Luther King in his last speech?
I ain't talking about his last speech. I'm talking about what he
said. Somebody, well, you should, because he had a meeting with Elijah Muhammad before he had that speech.
I know his last. That's why that was his last speech. Because after he wasn't no good no more, when you ain't no good no more to the devil, he get rid of you. He got rid of you like Martin King. Malcolm X.
Why was he in
Memphis? When they said Malcolm was better in the nation than when he was gone. Why? Because a lot of converts, although Malcolm brought a lot of people in the nation, 3/4 of them were hypocrites. So the agents of the government had no more use for Malcolm, so they pulled the plug on him. Same thing with Dr. Khalid.
They never
Their main focus is
that's speculation, brother. That's speculation.
The teachings of the great teachers.
That's speculation, brother. That's speculation. They could never use Malcolm, because if you heard one, I got every single speech on Malcolm X. He said that basically Elijah Muhammad should send the fruit to combat and protect black people instead of sending the fruit of Islam to bash other blacks who got something to say against the nation. I feel guilty for playing a role and starting a criminal enterprise. It wasn't a criminal enterprise in his first arms set.
Most of them criminals he brought, man, especially from that mosque in New York. They were all converts to Malcolm.
Philadelphia, brother.
He set that up too.
Yeah, you're right. But he went to the hungry, he went to the starving.
He went where?
He went to the hungry, he went to the starving. He went to the the men.
That's
the
true.
men
Although they didn't reform, they didn't change their ways,
behavior,
and that's part of. They said that's part of why Malcolm left is because a lot of his converts weren't changing their ways. They were still pimping. They were still slinging dope. They were still like Clarence 13X, still hard-headed niggas, and that discouraged them also.
Now, that's one person y'all can get on.
Now you said who we can get on. We get on everybody.
You don't want us to talk about Khalid?
Malcolm too.
Everybody.
Malcolm, man.
We just
did
can't
the
talk
worst
about
thing.
Khalid?
Malcolm,
Is that it?
man, Malcolm, he
Hey,
did the worst
the only
thing
thing I
he could have ever did, man. Malcolm took personal business that he could have took to the nation and his teacher. He took that and ran to the devil with it. Why would you run to the devil with
that's
that?
The only fault. That's the only fault I give him on, because he should have never aired out the nation's business on that crackers. He warned him about that crackers, that camera. He should have never aired. I agree with you, brother. I agree.
That was the beginning of the end for him.
Was it? He apologized.
It was too late already. Once it gets put out there, you can't take it back.
Damage was done. It's just like Martin Luther King, man. It don't make no difference how many meetings Martin Luther King had with Elijah Muhammad. The damage that he did was already done.
He did send the man the tape with an apology on him.
That's true, but the damage had been done already.